Okay, guys, let me know if you guys can hear me and see me. Put something in the chat box. Let me know if you guys can hear me well and see me well. All right, put something in the chat box. Let me know if you guys can hear me well and see me well. All right, let's check out the chat here. Okay, very good, guys. You guys can hear me and see me well. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So today, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be doing some practice questions with you. If it's your first time joining us, thank you for joining me. If you're back again, then thank you for coming back again. And with that in mind, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So if you guys got any questions, comments, or concerns for me, go ahead, put it in the chat box. I'll eventually get around to it. If you got any particular questions about the courses or anything like that, about my course or any topics that you would like for me to review, go ahead and put those questions or comments or concerns in the box. Now, I do see that some of you guys have already put some questions and some comments in the box. That's good. So let's go ahead and let me answer some of your questions that you guys have. So let's take a look here. So you guys, again, put the questions in the box. Now, I will be doing some practice questions with you guys coming up a little bit later. We'll do about 10 practice questions coming up a little bit later. And that means let's go ahead and knock out some of your questions, guys. All right, so let's see what questions you guys have. And again, I'm going to start from the top here. All right, so we got Cameron says, hey, Andrew, did some more exams on the simulator to improve my scores. Currently 90, 81, 85. You know, that's a good score. I think you're going to be fine on Friday. Yeah, you're going to be fine. You know, just get a good night's sleep, review your mindset, review your mindset, review your simulator. All right, make sure you know it well. I think you're going to be okay. Everyone, okay, that's not from me. Loretta, exam next Tuesday. Okay, you got this. Exam sims, you got 67. Not good, but 82. Okay, so your score went up. 67, 82, 77, so your scores went up. 2 left to go. Review your mindset. Remember, that thing comes with practice, video explanations. So go through the video explanations and you'll see what you did wrong. What should I be focusing on? Just go over the mindset. I mean, you actually have 8-9 days left to take your test. So review any topics you're not comfortable with, review your management plans and so on. And I think you're going to be okay with that, all right? Hey, Andrew, John from Chicago. Well, hello from New York. I passed my exam on 3:19 with 3 above targets, an hour of time to spare. Now, that's great, John, you know. Pass it with an hour of time to spare. That's a lot of time. That means you finished the exam in 3 hours, and that's amazing. Thank you for your book, course, and mock exam. Yes, guys, don't forget, if you purchase the book, you get the course. The mock exam is separate. Congratulations. I celebrated with a weekend full of beer and cake. Now, that's what I'm talking about, guys. I did have a lot of cake this weekend. I put on back some more weight. Unfortunately, I told you guys I'm going to try to get to 200 pounds. Unfortunately, I went up to 225. So I've gained weight with all the amount of cake that I was eating. All right, there was a little celebration in my house this weekend, and I had just too much cake to eat. But cake is always good. I didn't drink a lot of beer, though. But beer is great, good celebration. Test schedule for 8 a.m. tomorrow. Jeff, you got this. It's not going to be that bad, Jeff. Get a good night's sleep, and you're going to ace your exam. Follow your mindset, and I think you're going to be a-okay. What over there? With the mic. All right, there you go. Guy over there is telling me with the mic. All right. Focus on the mindset. That's right. Babula. Hey, Andrew, I passed my exam on 324 with 3 above targets in 3 of the domains. Thank you for Udemy and the TIA simulator. Congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? March 24th. All right, so that's last Thursday. All right, very good. So this is, this is the recipe everybody's using. You take the course, you got the simulator, you go through it, you're going to be okay. Did you guys hit that like button? Come on, guys. You guys got to hit the like button. Love the background. Yeah, it's, what is that, orange or something like that? Yeah, you got to change it up a little bit, huh? But hey, I'm passing my exam in a few hours. You will pass your exam, all right? I'm pretty sure come back next week. Let us know your scores, 67, 62, 7. You got to keep that mindset. Now, I don't like these scores, but I wouldn't worry too much. I mean, you got it coming up soon. Review your mindset maybe before you take your exam. And I think you're going to be okay, all right? It's not that difficult. Keep the mindset in mind as you answer the exam questions. I think you're going to be all right. When do you give out the PDUs? Next week. If you guys join me, next week live stream is when we're going to be doing all the giveaways. Tons of giveaways next week. 24 PDU giveaway next week. Timothy, any final tips for mid-April? Yeah, just go through the mock exams. The 720 is okay, but I would prefer for you to complete a 10 online course. Okay, Timothy, you're going to be fine. It's a Udemy course, of course. It's all updated. My Udemy course already has PMBOK 7. It was one of the first Udemy course to have PMBOK 7 in it. The Jackson. More mock exams. This is, how am I doing? You're doing okay. I would like for you to keep your scores in the 80. You're doing okay. I mean, 70s. 70 is not a terrible score, but I always tell my students to get at least an 80% on their mock exam is what I try to make you guys get. Well, nice to see you too, Ali. Jeff, you're good. All right. 80, 77. Yeah, good enough for 80. You're going to be okay. Get a good night's sleep, Jeff. Finally, about to take my April 16th. All right, keep studying. You got this. All right. Andrew, thank you so much. Passed my exam on Sunday. Above target and everything. Did you study well? Well, obviously you studied well. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Did you get a couple of beers? I hope so. At least a cake, at least. Amber, thank you for your materials. I passed 3 above targets last Thursday. I generally appreciate all your material. Celebrate well with carrot cake and beer. Amber, you're the best. You know how to celebrate, all right? That's the way. If I had taken my PMP, that's the way I would have celebrated it. Cheers to you and me. Cheers to you and me, a PMP. All right, congratulations, Amber. Thank you, Amber, for letting us know. And thank you guys for all of you guys that have come back and is letting us know, keeping whoever is here tonight motivated. Past Monday morning, eating carrot as we speak. Well, Travis, hopefully you're not eating the fruit. Is carrot a fruit or is it a vegetable? Hopefully you're not eating that vegetable, but you're eating a piece of cake because that's what you deserve. Travis, congratulations. Welcome to the club. Thank you, Travis, for letting us know. It seems like you're celebrating well. Did you get a couple of beers too? You got to make sure you feel good. Is a weight gainer? Yes, unfortunately, Dal. That's why we can't have cake and beer every day. That's why we keep it for celebration. But you always have a mind during the exam as I felt attempting the simulator mocks. All right, yeah, that's how it should be. You guys keep my mindset in mind. DJ, thank you, Andrew. Passed my exam on 318 above target. Congratulations. About 4 to 5 EVM. The simulator mindsets are the key. All right, if you haven't got the simulator, guys, make sure you get it. Knock it out. Very good, DJ. Welcome to the club of PMP. You celebrated well. Very, very good. J Island, boy, is there a big difference with the simulator and the mock? Yes, the mock exam, the Udemy mock exam is more to test your knowledge. It's not very scenario based. It's more knowledge based, like how well you understood what you learned. The simulator will mimic the test. The simulator will be as close to the exam. It's more situational. That'll really help you prepare for your exam. All right. Amber, I want to encourage all parents, especially moms of young kids, mine's at 4 and 7. I did it, and you can too. Amber, that sounds great, Amber. You know, I do talk to a lot of people that call me up. In fact, yesterday I spoke to a student that signed up for a live class that she said she doesn't have the time. She said she just doesn't have the time to study because she's got young children. And you could do it too. All you got to do is put in the time and effort, get your spouse or something like that, or your partner to help watch the children. Give mommy or daddy a little bit of time to put in some study time. PMP is worth it. Remember, guys, every day you're not certified, you're losing out. Every hour you're not certified, there's positions, there's opportunities that you're missing out on. Please come and get certified. You don't have to use my course. Use anybody's course. Use anybody's book. It doesn't have to be my book or simulator. Use something. Get yourself certified. Become better. Just like everybody here who's passed. Break down the doors that is keeping you locked in this room. All right, let's break those doors down. Let's move on up the ladder, man. That's what this is about. Master, my exam is 8 a.m. tomorrow. You got this. My concern about is, but the time, the 10-minute break. The first 60 question, I can't remember. You know, Master, I can't remember the breakdown. But it's I can't remember. It's 180 questions across 4 hours. So I forgot the math on this. I did a video on this last year, right here on the channel. So click on my name and look for how to manage the time for your PMP. You guys got to check out another channel, very good guy. His name is PMP with Ray. You guys can just put that in the YouTube chat whenever you get a minute. He also did a really good video on managing time. It was better than mine's, I think. So you guys, please check that out, Master especially. And I'll tell you how to break up your time, how much minutes you should spend on each questions. I think that's what you're asking me, all right? I did do a video on that. Hey, Andrew, it's Andy again. I was planning to take your simulator, but I had paid for another. Should I take yours too or focus? I can't answer that. Of course, it's my simulator, so I'm going to tell you, hey, get my simulator. I don't know how accurate anybody else's simulator is to the exam, but you know that mine is very accurate to the exam. You see a lot of people passing with it, so I can't speak for anyone else. All right, sorry about that. Do you recommend taking 3 exams in a simulator at once? You know, you should at least do that once. You know, one of the things I do recommend is when you get the simulator, it's broken into 6 exams, 60 questions each. You should do 3 exams in a row. Do 60, 10-minute break, 60, 10-minute break, and then you want to be able to feel the brunt force of a 4-hour, 180-question exam. And then you'll be able to better manage your time when you're taking the actual test. So I would definitely do that. Yes, I would do that. Brett, is it possible to pass the exam with 2 domains above and 1 below? It is possible. Again, I've seen someone had below target on business environment very recently and did pass the exam. Yes, you could. So, you know, it's not impossible, but don't aim for that. If I use a simulator, does it diminish the goal? Yeah, because if you use a simulator over and over, you just start memorizing the questions. You start memorizing the answers, and then it kind of diminishes the point. But the video explanations are there. DJ says a lot of risks versus issues. Don't forget, I give you guys a tip on this. Risk is something that may happen. It hasn't happened. Issue is something that has happened. If something has happened and it's negative, it's an issue. If something may happen, probably will happen, it's considered a risk. Remember, risk has not happened, issues has happened, all right? Is the TIA price changing in April? Yes, it will. We will increase. If you have not bought the simulator, we will increase the price of the simulator. It's becoming very, very expensive. The hosting fees recently went up a few months ago. And we wanted to see the utilization. Now, the good thing is you guys are really utilizing it. Many of you guys are using it. You're watching those videos, and that increases the bandwidth, the power of the server. And because of that, it's very, very difficult to manage. All right. Okay, guys, very good. All right. Is the TIA simulator price changing from April? Yes, we did that. Did you guys click on that like button? Did you guys do that yet? Come on, guys, click on the like button. Does PMI still mail out physical certificates? Is anybody that's passed the PMP recently, do they still mail out certificates? I don't think the answer, I really don't think the answer to that is yes. I think no. I don't think PMI gives that out. I really don't believe that. All right. So, I don't think so. I think the answer to that is no. I don't know if anybody at the bottom can put into the chat, does PMI still mail out certificates? I don't think the answer to that is yes. Andrew's Udemy simulator is enough to pass. All right, very good. Hey, Andrew. Well, hello, Jamal. Oops, hold on. Took your Udemy course and exams, average 75 to 80. Okay. Took the exam, got 3 above targets. The questions were longer. Same concept. Mindset videos were key. Had 3.5 minutes per. Wow. So, very good. When it comes to managing time, it's very good you're able to finish in time, but sometimes you're gonna run out of time, and you guys got to keep an eye on the clock. Now, some people, sometimes people finish, like somebody said, they finish an hour earlier, right? Somebody says, hey, I finished an hour earlier. So what happens is sometimes people take longer to finish. All right. So because of that, it's gonna be hell. All right, it's gonna be hell on that time. You gotta watch that clock, guys. What this guy is telling me is not unheard of. A lot of people say this. But congratulations. Hey, you celebrated your A off. Congratulations. That sounds good. Did you get a couple pieces of cake? Did you drink a couple of beers? I hope so. If that's what you did. First time joining. I'm enjoying the PMP prep. Thank you, G. Welcome to our thing, our group. Ryan, I passed my PMP on March 14th. Celebrated with a couple IPAs and some carrot cake. Now that's what I'm talking about, Ryan. IPAs, my favorite to drink. Get some Dogfish Head 60-minute IPA. It's one of my favorite beers to drink. We got some IPAs and we got some cake and we got 3 above targets. Everything in this line just sounds amazing. All right, 3 above targets. We got IPAs and we got cake, carrot cake, and we got some great resources. Ryan, congratulations. Thank you, Ryan. You folks on here, celebrate the way Ryan does. Study the way Ryan does. And you guys can also ace it. Ryan, thank you, Ryan, for coming back and letting us know. Keeping all of these folks motivated. If I start the Udemy course on April 1st, about when should I take the exam? I don't know, Del. You can't ask me that. That depends on how fast you learn. That depends on how dedicated you are. That depends on your background. Some people may take a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months. Who knows? It depends on how fast you learn. Are you going to watch my course on 1x? Or some people watch them on 2x. And I sound like a chipmunk. So, it depends on how you study. But just the thing with this exam is don't rush it. All right? Don't rush the exam. Don't rush studying. Take your time because it's a career-changing certification. It's an expensive certification. So don't rush it. Go ahead, spend some time in it, and then you're going to be all right. Simulator is a must. All right, very good. Don't forget, guys, if you bought the simulator, the support's been telling me you got 60 days access with the simulator. Please utilize the 60 days. When that 60 days is up, they're not renewing it. All right, they're not going to give you an extension on it. You got to use it within that 60 days. All right, if you want, when the price goes up, though, I think it's going to go up by $20. It's going to be $59 is the new price of the simulator. And then you're going to get 90-day access. I think that's what we're doing. I haven't got the specifics yet. The accounting people needs to play the numbers out for me and tell me what the server costs, because we got to watch what the server is costing us before we're watching the server cost before we put the price on. But right now it seems like it's going to go to $59, and you're going to get a 90-day access. But remember, you guys got a 60-day access currently. Please use it. Just received my book and getting started. All right, register your book. Don't forget, if you bought the book, where is that damn book? That book is somewhere around here. All right, register the book. Start with the course, and I think you're gonna be okay. Just started your Udemy course. Plan to take the PMP next quarter. Getting a good vibe with your course. Well, thank you. You got this. What is the full name of the simulator? It's called TIA PMP Exam Simulator. That's all. If you have find it, go to tiaexams.com. That's Tom, India, Apple, or on the cup right here. TIA, I don't know, maybe it's chat. tiaexams.com. Okay. All right. Precision performance. Do you need to memorize page? You should know. Those videos I recorded are a little bit older. You should know your knowledges and your processes, but I don't think you need to memorize it anymore. You don't need to write it. You don't need to be able to write it out. Although it's good to be able to write it out. It's good knowledge to have, to know what the process groups are, to know what the processes are. You should know, not for your exam though. Joining for the first time, okay, Keith, close to 50% through the course. Have your book signed up, working through the online course. You got this. Keep going at it. PMI is still relevant. I'll go for a CSM. Here's the deal. CSM is more popular, but it's easier. It doesn't really even validate much skills. ACP is harder. It's not as popular, although it's getting very popular. But it teaches you more. I would go with ACP over CSM. I don't see a lot of value in CSM, honestly speaking, because it's such an easy certification. You don't really learn a lot. The test is ridiculously easy. So I would go with ACP. If I was you, I would get ACP. Did you guys click on the like button? Come on, guys. Click on the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. Did you guys know it's free to click on the like button? Did you guys know that? How many of you guys knew that? Does the N include the PM? No, the N does not. You got to add the PM. Or you got to read the questions, anytime they give you this. Because if they say that in addition to the stakeholders, or they say plus more stakeholders, then you may not have to include the project manager, but the project manager is a stakeholder on the project. This N represents stakeholders, so technically you should always add it in. And you got back, all right. Good evening, Andrew. Just want to say a big thank you from sunny Jamaica. That sounds good right now. New York, been having some freaking horrible weather. It's freaking cold all the time. It was like negative 5,000 degrees yesterday. I'm sick of the cold weather. I wish I was in Jamaica right now. You know what, Captain Fisher? I wish I was standing next to you with a cold bottle of Red Stripe. Your Udemy course and practice exams made 3 above targets possible. Congratulations on that. You know what? I'm super happy my course and my exams was able to help you pass. Congratulations, Captain Fisher. Did you celebrate well? Did you get some Red Stripe and some, man, I forgot the kind of food I'm Caribbean too. I forgot the food you guys had. Some cake. I forgot the name of the cake. All right, just whatever. Just get some cake there. Congratulations, Captain Fisher. Can I buy the simulator now? No, don't buy it until you're ready for the exam. The moment you buy it, the timer clicks down. You get 60-day access currently. What is the date the simulator is increasing? I don't know, somewhere in beginning or mid-April. Andrea, thank you, Andrea. Pass March 22nd. Thank you. Love your Udemy course. You explain everything very well. I got your simulator and the TIA. Thank you very much. Congratulations. I was wearing blue. Now that's the reason why you passed. Congratulations. Did you celebrate well though? Did you get a piece of cake? It seems like you did. Congratulations. You know, that's, you know, it's always so amazing to know when you pass that weight off your shoulder, right? You hit the exam, you hit it hard, and now you've aced it. And that's what we need to see. They get physical copy of the book. No, the you know, I'm not sure. We don't, the physical copy of the book, you can get it. If you want the physical copy of the book, you got to buy it from Amazon. You can download it from the site. No, you cannot. My book doesn't come in PDF. Certificate when got certified. I got a virtual batch. Okay, I don't know what that is. Captain Fisher, how can 18 PDUs split up from your PMP course? It's a separate course. The PMP 7 course, I'm going to give it away next week. You guys are here right now, okay? All of you guys, remember to come back next week. I will give you guys the PMP 7 course. I'll give you guys the free Microsoft project like I give away every month. It's going to be worth 24 PDUs. Come back next week for a major PDU giveaway. So come back next week. Captain Fisher will give that away at the end of the night next week. Yes, you were full blue celebrations. Okay, Captain Fisher did include that cake, and that's what we like to see. Congratulations, Captain Fisher. Congrats to all new PMPs. Hey. The breakup of the topics, you got to get the PMP handbook. I can't remember what the percentage is, but it's the exam is broken up into 3 sections: processes, people, and business environment. Now, people and process are the 2 biggest ones. Business environment is like 7%. I can't remember the rest of the breakdown out of my head. You got to get the PMP handbook for that, or you can check out their website. Also has it, or in the course. If you go through my course, in the beginning of it, I talk about that type of stuff. Leroy, I'm taking your CAPM. Okay, very good. How long would you suggest I study to pass it? It depends on you, right? This is a similar question someone had asked me earlier. We can't specify, you know, how long somebody should study. This is a common question people ask me. And people always say, how long should I study for? I really don't know. I don't know you. I don't know how fast you study. I don't tell people when to take a test. I can only tell you what's on the test. I can tell you, here's the knowledge base. Here's what you have to study. I present it in a way that hopefully you learn it. But I can't tell you how much you should study. I mean, if you stay up all night, 24 hours, and you watch my entire CAPM course, maybe you can take the exam in 3 days. You know, stay up one night and then sleep one day and take the test the next day, right? Maybe you could do that. It depends on the person, depending on their schedule, depending on how fast you learn. Go through the materials, do the practice questions, take your CAPM, you're going to be all right. The mindset really doesn't apply to CAPM because the CAPM is more of just memorization. Memorize the output to this, memorize the definition to this plan, and just like that, you're going to pass. It's a test of definition. It's not a test of situation. Oham, it's been a minute, but I passed my PMP in February. I just finished eating my carrot cake. All right, very good. So you passed in February, still eating carrot cake. Congratulations. That sounds good if you're still eating that cake from February. I like that. That's how you know you're celebrating well. Well, congratulations. Hopefully you scored well. Did you drink a couple of beers too? Hopefully you did. Passed the PMP with 100 minutes left. Wow. They're probably going to flag your score, buddy. 100 minutes left. That's a minute a question. Is it a minute a question or is it less than a minute a question? It's 240 minutes. No, 4 hours, 4 times 6. 240 minutes minus 100. 140 minutes. That means you did under a minute a question. This has to be, this has to be the record. I've never seen that before. 1 hour, 40 minutes. That means you finished the exam in 2 hours, 20 minutes. Wow. Well, congratulations. Super congratulations. You know, don't you know, PMI might just flag your score, man. That's pretty impressive, okay? I'm really impressed by that. So congratulations on that. I don't know what to tell you, man. Hopefully nothing happens, but you know what? Great score. You know, great time in there. Maybe you're in a little bit of a rush. I don't recommend that any of you guys try doing this. I don't recommend rushing the exam. Really think about your answers. Give it a lot of thought process before you do this, okay? So, all right, well, super congratulations. But you should celebrate very well. Hey, Andrew, my application for PMP ACP has been approved. What would be the ideal time to sit for the exam? Once again, people are asking me that. I don't know the answer to that. Go through the materials. You're already a PMP. I remember your name. Go through it. Remember at the end of the PMI, the ACP course, I go through the exam reference. It's a situational test. Review the mindset. The PMP mindset actually should probably still work there. I think you're going to be all right. Ashley, thank you so much for your course. Passed my PMP yesterday with above target. I had the cake and a margarita. Oh, margarita, man, that's just sugar in a cup. All right, very good though. Cake is amazing. You should have got a couple of beers, but congratulations. I see you celebrated well. You used the course and the simulator to ace it. That's what we like to see, guys. Congratulations, Ashley. Welcome to the club of PMPs, and you did celebrate well. Thank you, Ashley, for letting us know. Hey, in the mock exam, getting 70, 75. Try to get that updated. My mock scheduled for April 2nd, this Saturday or something. Today, I've been practicing. Keen to have your simplified book. We cannot. No, it's not available It's not available as PDF. But you got. Listen, you're doing well. I don't think you need the book. I think you're doing really well. Keep at it. Review your mindset. I think you're going to be okay. The exam is 90% situational. Whoa. You know, that's what this test is. This test is really situational, right? It's really super situational. It's really about knowing what to do in what scenario and in what position or situation. That's what this whole test is. PMI ACP 21, is there any material suggest? Yes, it is. My PMI ACP is 21, is there? I don't think you need anything else more. Yes, when you finish the exam, it'll give you the score in all 3 segments. Yes, it will. Hello, everyone. All you need is Andrew's book, videos, question-based simulation, and pay attention every Tuesday class. I hope so. Does Udemy count? Now, the Udemy course technically could count towards PDUs if you started the course after you're certified. You cannot get you cannot use the Udemy course as PDUs if you study the course before your PMP. Remember, PDUs comes after your PMP, not before your PMP. So if you study the Udemy course after your PMP, then yes, you could count as PDUs. And your PMI CP, okay, scaled. This one is good for project managers. Oh man, that's up to you, man. You know, you got all this combination of agile practices like scaled, safe. You have the pure ones like Scrum Master. You know, it's up to you. I would go with ACP. You know what, Mohan? The best thing to do is look in your own industry. When you look at job postings in your industry, what does it look like? Does it look like they want ACP? Does it look like they want CSM? What is it that they're looking for, right? And then you can determine, okay, so I'll go with ACP. If you see a lot of job postings for Scrum Master, then grow with Scrum Master. If you see a lot of job postings, so don't do certifications, you know, because I want to have it. Do it to better your career, progress up the ladder in your industry. That's what you should be doing. The exam was a piece of cake. No, the exam is not. I don't think the exam is a piece of cake, but you could have a piece of cake when you finish the exam. Thank you. Well, thank you. The book comes with a free prep course. The question is it only available for a few days? I think it's available. I think it's available for 1 year if I'm right or wrong. I think it's available for a year or 6 months, but that's more than enough. It's more than enough time to finish it. I passed my PMP. Can I use to make up? No. If you use once, I answered that. Smash the like button. Yes. Did you guys click on the like button? Come on, guys. Click on the like button. I have your book and plan to study it to the end. I joined late. What is the PMP handbook? The PMP handbook, Tanya, is a book that's published by PMI. Just go to Google and type PMP handbook, and it gives you a lot of information about the exam directly from PMI. Hey, Andrew, thanks for your resources. Passed 3 above targets on March 12th. Had a couple of beers for you. But Brandon, I think I'm going to have a couple of beers for you this weekend too. Congratulations, Brandon. That's what we need to see. 3 above targets. That means you aced the exam. You did exceptionally well. Congratulations, Brandon. Thank you for coming back and letting us know that you aced that exam. You know, guys, it's allergy season. And I'm going to be stuffy all this time, you know. One of the worst time of the year for me is allergy time. And I got to go see the ENT tomorrow, get some allergy medications, because this is driving me crazy. So the problem with me is I take allergy medication, and then I get a cough, because all the allergy medication gives me a cough for some crazy reason. So it's like I'm screwed every way. All right, Biz Help, thanks. I use your Udemy course and simulator. Passed the exam in 2 hours, 45 minutes. Man, is that exam getting so easy that everybody's just killing it right now? Above target, okay, I wore a blue shirt, celebrated with carrot cake, donut from Stan's Donut. Carrot cake, I've never heard of a carrot cake donut. But you know what, that does sound good. I do like donuts, as you guys can tell, see? You guys can tell, I like donuts. I'm a big fan of donuts. I could eat donut every day. That's why I look like this, guys. That's why. Donuts are amazing. So anyhow, congratulations. Did you get a couple of cake? Did you get a couple of beers? You know, you did an amazing feat. You finished that test in a really quick time. And you should celebrate very well. So congratulations, Biz Help. Mo M. Hey, passed my 3 above targets. Thank you. You are the man. But I am a man, but I'm not sure if I'm dumb man. Congratulations on that. Passed 3 above. Did you celebrate well, though? If you celebrated well, then you are the man or the woman. I don't know whether you're a man or woman from your name. Do we use the same types of contract in Agile? Agile has different contracts. I do cover that in the course. I forgot the names right now. Who remember the types of contracts you have in Agile? I forgot. I'm drawing a blank. You got to look in the course. I do cover some different, but they do have like price per work package, I think, or something like that. I do cover that in the book also. If you have the book, I do cover the different kinds of contracts used in Agile. But the ones you're mentioning is mostly used in traditional project management. Will satisfy 21 hours to apply? Yes, it will. I read it was only 9 hours. No, the course, the duration is 9 hours, but don't forget the practice exams takes about an hour, and there's some activities. That's how it builds up. So if you guys ever like look at a course and it's like 30 hours, and you're like, how the hell does that go for 35 hours? Or like some courses, like in my PMBOK 7 course, it's only like 4 or 5 hours worth of video, but it's 18 PDUs because the activities takes 2 hours to complete. There's things you got to write. 11-year dog knows you well. If you watch, if you have your kids watch me, like if you have me on YouTube right now, or on your TV or something like that, people will know. Yeah, your kids are gonna be around. They're gonna see. Struggling with preparing 7 months, wasted huge money on boot camps. You know, when you buy a boot camp, you got to make sure that it is situated well. You got to make sure that it's taught well. Getting a good boot camp is a difficult thing. That's why I told you guys, hey, remember TIA, guys? We have a great boot camp. If you want a boot camp, come join us here at TIA. I think we got the best one. It's got my material on it, and you get me as I help you out a lot, whether it's doing your applications or covering topics. So yeah, I do that a lot for the bootcamp students. So if you ever need some personalized training, call me up. If you guys ever need to train your company or you got some employees at your company need some training, call me up, guys. That's what we do. All right, you finally found me, and then you got okay. You got this. All right, can I use the simulator for prepping? Not really. You know, I didn't really write it for ACP questions. It's gonna be pretty similar, I think. Buy me some carrot. I gotta check out this carrot cake donut. I've never heard of that, but that does sound good. Cost reimbursable may be used in Agile. All right. I can't remember the contract types, guys. Your simplified way of teaching and motivation makes so huge difference. I'm finally going to give my exam in April. Hope to clear it. You're doing an amazing, wonderful job. Well, thank you. Hopefully. All right. Hey, Andrew passed my PMP with 3 above tar a couple of weeks ago. Congratulations. Your Udemy course, your book, mock exam 82. Very good. All used. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome to the PMP club. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? I hope so. Congratulations. Hey, Andrew, purchased your Udemy course in January. Is it the most updated? It always stays updated. Doesn't matter. If you bought my Udemy course back like 2 years ago, you log in now, it's updated. It never, every time I push content out, you get the new updates. All right, I think it's like a lifetime subscription with Udemy. Okay. All right, guys, I've answered everyone's question. Good timing tonight, only 40 minutes. That means I'm going to do some practice questions with you guys, and then we can call it a night. Let's do some practice questions here. Let's see. All right, hold on. I got to get my chat window right. Where the hell is the chat window? Okay, let's do some practice questions, guys. I got some practice questions coming up. So let's take a look at some practice questions here. So we're going to go through some questions. I'm going to read them out to you, read out the choices. You guys put the answers in the box. By the way, if you have passed your PMP exam, come back next week. All right. Everybody that you know that have passed their PMP, tell them to join me next week for a big giveaway, tons of PDUs giveaway next week. Tell your friends, tell your family, join the live stream next week. We're going to be doing some giveaways randomly. I should do it random to keep you guys' attention in there. So join me next week. Let's do some practice questions. So if you're leaving because you passed your exam, you don't need to do practice questions. Come back next week, all right? All right. Let's take a look at some practice questions here, guys. I'll go through the questions with you. Hopefully we can apply that mindset. After the project work ends, key stakeholders are still requesting the following. Assesses new requirements, making mind out of solve technical issues. To ensure operational support of problem, what should the project manager do? Double check the acceptance criteria, finalize project closure, release the team, accommodate the request, continues the product is still in development. Okay, guys, put the answers in the box. Beulah says my exam is 80% agile and 80% people management. No, remember something, guys. The exam is people management. That's what project management is. So thank you for that. What docs are used in Agile? The Agile has their own ceremonies. They have their backlogs. They do have an Agile project charter. Thanks, Andrew. I passed my nice lover guy. Says thanks, Andrew. I passed my PMP with your Udemy course. YouTube Live. Okay, very good. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? I passed my PMP last week. Thank you for your amazing mindset practice. All right, congratulations on that. Rajan. All right, Rajan. Did you celebrate well, Rajan? Did you get a couple of cakes? All right, guys, put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. You was wearing the blue and you got the cake there. Nice, lover. Okay, very good. That's why you passed, you know. If you didn't wear the blue, your possibility of passing may have dropped. Okay, guys, the answer. We got some A's and B's. So listen. It says, after the work and they're still requesting this. To ensure, now you guys gotta watch you guys gotta watch the you guys gotta watch this part here. To ensure operational support, you gotta do this. You gotta finish the project closure and handoff. Why? Because it says here to ensure operational support for the product. That means for it to be an operational support, it had to come to some kind of an end. So that means it was best answer. Double check the acceptance. No, the acceptance criteria should have been done before the scope verification. That should have been done before it got to closing. Practice question number 2. The project manager plans to show the initial draft of the project plan to stakeholders across the globe. The manager is concerned about gaining approval for this plan quickly since it is a long document. How should the project manager ensure the review of the plan is completed on time? Meet with the stakeholders and send the plan to all meetings. Request comments and suggestions about the plan individually. Approach key stakeholders to review specifications. Schedule individual meetings with only key stakeholders and present the plan. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. VJ says, hey, Andrew, I passed my PMP with your Udemy mock exams. I did celebrate with a lemon silla. I don't know what that is. Is that some kind of drink? Is it a piece of cake or something? Is that a cake? I've never heard of a drink like that. All right. Well, congratulations on that. I think you got this. Anyway, make sure to get some beer and cake. I don't know what that is. Hey, Andrew, any tips on a smooth experience while doing the exam at home? Yeah, check all your IT stuff. Make sure your internet works. Look at the camera. If you're doing this exam at home, keep a serious eye on that camera. Okay, a lot of you guys got A. Okay, good. All right, A is the answer. So it says meet with the stakeholders and then send the plan attendees to review ahead of time. So meeting with them is always good. We always like that face-to-face connection. And then send them ahead of time so that way they can review it before they show up to a meeting. Request comments about it individually would take too long. Approach key stakeholders, this would take too long. Schedule individual meetings, take too long. All right, good. Practice question number 3. It's an Italian liquor. Don't drink liquor. It's not good for you. Drink beer, okay? It's better for you. A key task was not completed due to an issue from 3 days ago that was never resolved on an Agile project. What should the project manager do to prevent this type of situation in the future? During a retrospective, examine it in the demo. Address it during the next iteration. Discuss it in the next stand-up meeting. Review it. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. Kevin, I switched from online to doing it in person at the end of April. I know my cats will make lots of noise and can't help. Kevin, lock the cats in the other room, that's all. You see, Kevin, I got a dog. You know, the cats are not like dog, you know. If I put my little dog in a room, she's going to bark and cry and whine until I let her out. So cats, I think cats may be a little quiet. You can still do it at home. Yes, Chris. Beer is does sound good right about now. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. Guys, put the answers in the box. Which mock test video to get from the You know what? There's no the questions on Udemy. My question, the questions Udemy, the practice exams has written explanations. If you want the video explanation, you have to watch the. You have to do the mock exam. All right. Kevin, that would they would kill. Get to the same. All right, I guess you got to take it at the testing center. You got no choice. All right, let's see the answer to this question we got from 3 days ago. There was never resolved on a process. So if something was never resolved on the Agile project, if you have an issue during the sprint, you do it in the sprint, in the stand-up meeting. So if there's a small issue or even sometimes even big issues that can be discussed during the sprint, save it. But if the sprint is done, then that thing is discussed generally in the retrospective. That's what it's there for. Not in the demo. You don't address issue. You get customer feedback during the planning. The iteration plan is to develop the iteration backlog of what you're going to get done in the iteration. So it's not that. In the next, it says here it was never resolved on an Agile project. So there's talking more towards the end. So definitely not that one. All right, very good, guys. Let's take a look at practice question number 4. What should a project manager do to develop cultural sensitivity when leading a project that has diverse team members dispersed around several countries? A, send a request for formal cultural sensitivity training. B, personally visit the workplaces of international team members to get a real sense. C, allocate extra time in your schedule. B, be knowledgeable of local custom, focus on flexibility when working with international members. All right. Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. All right, guys. Put the answers in the box. All right, what do we got? All right, what do we got? A bunch of D's. Okay, very good. A lot of D's here. I think we had a couple of similar ones to this before. So, especially working in today's world, you will get large diversified teams across the world, especially in today's digital connected world. What is the best way to handle that? Send a request for additional training. No, not the best option. This is giving away your work. Personally visit the workspaces will take too much time and effort. Allocate extra time in your schedule. No, you got to get trained on it. All right, so you should be knowledgeable of local custom, focus on flexibility when working. And remember, the culture is learned, so you have to learn people's culture over time, making that one the best answer. Practice question number 5. You are concerned about the recent delays. After investigating, you find that the problem is with the expertise levels of project resources. Specifically, some resources spend too much time on irrelevant details and others complete tasks too slowly. How should the project manager enhance the team performance? Have them collaborate, address these weaknesses, replace any resources, begin training where necessary, and prepare a checklist. Personally design and conduct training as necessary during your subject matter expertise. All right. Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. All right, what do we got? We got 5 is C. That is correct. So when you have people that have problems or errors, the best thing to do is you got to train these team members, man. That's part of the exam. The exam objective is you got to conduct training. Have the team collaborate. This is giving it away and just telling the team to do it themselves. Never give away your problem. It's part of the mindset. Don't fire people. It's part of your mindset. Personally design and conduct training. You don't do the training. You got to find ways for them to get the right training. You're not a trainer. You're a project manager. Practice question number 6. New members are added to your team for an ongoing project. The new members lack basic training about business operation is causing lower productivity. How should the project manager handle the situation? A. Ensure all the team members are aware that they can ask for help from both the long-term members and the project managers at any time. B. Reallocate resources so the newer members are moved to other projects. C. Accept that this is common team changes. Have the original team train new members and schedule an additional kickoff meeting. All right, put the answers in the box. Chris, averaging low 80s on the TIA simulator. That's good. Paid $15 for 6 Agile on Udemy. Made, I don't know who that is. Get 30%. Can't get a 30% or finish on time. It's asking. Then I don't know whether that's any good. All right. 30. If you're scoring 80s on mine, you're gonna pass, Chris. I don't know what simulator you're using, but if you use the TIA and you're getting 80%, you're gonna be okay. Okay, so what do we have here, guys? The answer here, so let's go through the choices. So it says new members lack, so we got to get these people trained. Ensure that all new members are aware that they can ask for help. So this is no good because now you're giving the problem. You're telling them, hey, you guys can go ask for help and then have them go ask for help. That's not addressing the problem. You're not addressing the problem. You're telling others to fix the problem for you. Reallocate resources so the new members are moved. That's firing people. The mindset doesn't do that. Accept this is common. This takes no actions. Never take no action. If the choice is take no action, that's not the answer. All right, so you got to read it carefully. Have the original team members trained with new members, so you could set this up. You can plan, schedule an additional kickoff. So this is the best answer here of these. This would be the best. Is Agile part of my Udemy course? Of course. You can't pass your PMP without a giant Agile section of my course. Practice question number 7. A few stakeholders are unhappy about the progress of the project. They claim information about the project status is always late and meeting about the status are unproductive. What plan should be updated? Choose 2. Choose 2. What plans should be updated? Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box, guys. A lot of A and C. Michael G. I don't know that. A and C. Okay, yes. Change your communication plan. This has nothing to do with scope. All right. They're talking about the meetings are unproductive and the status is always late. It has nothing to do with scope, risk, or issues. They're not communicating well. Practice question number 8. An organization is moving from predictive to agile. Be prepared for a lot of questions like this. Project management methods and have assigned a product owner to the role of one of the stakeholders. The new product owner is refusing to prioritize a product backlog. What do? Prioritize it. Ask the team to prioritize it. Educate them on how to prioritize it. Schedule a meeting to replace them with a new one. All right. One more time, guys. Put the answers in the box. Okay, what do you guys got, guys? A lot of you guys got C. C sounds about right, guys. That's right. We should know the mindset. The mindset, when people don't know how to do something or refuse and don't have other people do it or don't fire them. So we don't want to do D. We don't want to fire them. You don't want to do it for them or ask somebody else to. Don't give it away, but educate them. That's part of the mindset. That's part of your learning objectives too. Where in the diagram was work added to the product backlog by the product owner? So where in the diagram was work added? Let's see if you guys know how to read a burn up chart. Let me see if you guys know how to read a burn up chart. This is showing all the work that was completed so far. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box once again. Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. Okay, guys, the answer is, we got a lot of C's in here. Yes, the answer is definitely C. It is right here. So if you know how to read a burn up chart, okay, you should know that the line at the bottom is the actual real work. That's how fast they're working. This is how much work is in the product backlog. So the product backlog started out as 200 points, and then it seems that they increased it to 250 points by adding more items in the product backlog right here. So that's how you would read that. Okay, guys, it's all the questions I have for you guys tonight. Okay, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. You changed the background, huh? I didn't even realize that. No, I guess that blue does look better. I got my tech guy in the studio today. He's doing some stuff on that end. Anyhow, guys, thank you guys for attending. Hopefully you guys had fun tonight. Join me next week for a massive giveaway. I'm going to be giving you guys a couple of free classes, so join me next week for some good giveaway, guys. If you passed your PMP, congratulations. Hopefully you celebrated well. If you're studying for your PMP, keep on studying. If you're taking your exam in the next 7 days, you got this. Go through the mindset. I wish you the best of luck on your exam. If you're taking your exam more than 7 days, keep studying. Don't get demotivated. You're going to pass, all right? If you haven't taken this exam, just like all these folks that are here that have studied and passed their exam, you're going to do the same. Trust me, I know. I'm like psychic, all right? I know you guys are going to pass. So with that in mind, guys, I wish you guys the best of luck. Good luck. I'll see you guys in a week. Come back next week. Let's get these giveaways going. And I'll see you in 1 week. All right, take it easy, guys.